Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video in X-Plane, again back with the Toliss A321neo. Today's flight will be taking us from Mallorca over to Frankfurt. So this is Palma de Mallorca with the Lufthansa A321neo. It's a relatively long flight. Well, I mean, it's not a long flight for a 321neo, but it's definitely not a short flight with about 2 hours and 15 minutes. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started. So external power is connected. I'm going to make sure that the chocks are connected as well. Yes, they are. Perfect. Alright. So registration is also checked with the flight plan. Everything looks good there. Master switches are off, most like they're normal. Weather radar and predictive wind shear system are off. Gear down, wipers off. Batteries at least 25.5 volts. An AP fire test. Go and set up the cockpit lighting. Alright. So let's pre-initialize the FMS. So engine, aircraft type and engine type is checked. Nav database is up to date. I'm gonna go here, and we're gonna go Echo. Sorry, no. Echo Alpha Alpha. Delta Foxtrot. Enter. This should be our flight plan. That's correct. So we'll insert that. Our alternate is Echo Delta Lima, Lufthansa 222 Alpha, cost index of 30, and flight level 340. Our current temperature in Mallorca 6 degrees / minus 61. Insert. Now check recall. Normal. Our ATIS, we'll go ahead and check at least our weather. 1026. It's all set. We need to turn on the radios. Let's check for our oxygen pressure, hydraulics, our engine oil. Again, we need to activate the ShadeX, so we'll do that. At least 9.5 plus 0.5 per every hour, which is checked. Flaps are up and physical lever as well. Spoilers disarmed. Park brake is set and acupressure is not yet in the green, but it should be once the cargo doors close. We would do an alternate braking check, but we're going to go and leave that for now. Let's do the overhead scan. Maintenance panel is fine for now. Everything else here is set and good to go. I'll tune the radios. Everything else is good to go. Alright, so we can now program the FMC. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and load up everything that we need for today's flight. So now it's good to go. So checking our NOTAMs, see if there's anything unreliable, any VORs or anything that we need to deselect. I actually added this feature I think just recently in the Toliss, so yeah. Let's just see, I'm just checking. And I can show you guys of course as well. We're just checking for any there it is. There's one, the Charlie VOR DME, not usable at or below 5,000 feet. He's not a specific radial, but that's okay. We'll ignore that, that's fine. So otherwise we would just go to position 100, nav select and deselect any nav aids that were unreliable. Let's go to aircraft status. We'll check, go ahead and set this up the way we want. Okay, and then here we go, and we'll check if there's any stored waypoints, make sure that we either delete them all or verify that we require them. If not, then most of the time you delete them right away. Alright, so init. We'll go to init B page, and we can already put in our block fuel of 10.2 tons, metric tons that is, and 0 fuel weight. We've assumed 74.2, right? And 4.3. So close. We'll plug that in as well. Our alternate fuel, in case we need to change routing, 1.6. And the rest we'll keep as is. Currently extra 2.5 with 1 hour and 15 minutes. Takeoff weight is 84.3. 84.2, okay. Yeah, that's good. And our max is 84.2, so we'll see what we can do with that. Flight plan. Departure runway 6 right. I believe it is 6 right. Just check the flight plan again, just to make sure. 6 right, Meros. Departure. Arrow. 6 Bravo is the only one. And no transition. Insert. And then for the arrival is the ILS 25 left. Yeah, just level 25 left. My Domux Alpha, which doesn't seem to exist. That's interesting. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the alternate. MPAX 3 Alpha, 3 Bravo. Alright, 3 Bravo. Are there any VIAs? You know what, we'll just do Charlie Hotel Alpha. Do Charlie Hotel Alpha. And we're going to do transition on insert, and hopefully that does it. That will cut down the time of flight a little bit. Yeah, that will look nicer. We'll check the flight plan in a moment here. Let's make sure that distance is pretty good, at least within what our flight plan actually says. It says 7, we're going by ground distance 793, 748, so that's good. And extra fuel on board 5.1, time 1 hour and 51 minutes. Go to RadNav, and we're going to check our charts now, so I haven't set these up yet, but I should have. So we're going to go create. We're going to import from SimBrief and save flight. So we're going to go ahead and pin this, and we do have some. All right, so Juliet Oscar Alpha, and I'm going to go ahead and plug that in as well here. Juliet Oscar Alpha 8 DME. And then Mike Juliet Victor. Mike Juliet Victor and we can plug in this as well. Mike, Juliet, Victor, and plug in 48. Alright, I'm gonna init Iris align. From align, we'll go to wind data, and we're gonna enter some winds if we are able to. So it's obviously boring, so you're gonna see it cut out, but that's fine. So 33, 12 at Alright, now we're going to go to performance. We're going to do a flaps 2 departure. 1530 and 1530. 1530. Plug that in. Get our Toliss takeoff calculator. Flaps 2. We'll do flex 49 because we're doing packs off takeoff. 149, 150, 152. Case over return. 6 left. Secondary flight plan. Now here's a little bug that it does not copy over your data, your performance data, and some other stuff as well. We'll have to check exactly what it ignores, but left what it was. Insert. And yeah, so secondary flight plan. You should also have an init option up here. Actually, never mind. I don't think you should. That's fine. Our performance, so yeah, you can see here your performance figures change in the secondary flight plan for some reason. I don't know why. On 150, and I believe it was 152. Yep. Okay. We're going to init B page, and then that is complete for the flight planning. Fueling is also complete, so we can turn on the seatbelt signs and turn on the fuel pumps. Boarding is completed as well. Might as well be. Constraints, and our initial climb is, for the flight plan, is 4,000. That's 4,000. I don't think anybody's online. Nope, nobody's online. Let's set. We'll set range of 10. Oxygen tests can't do all this. All this stuff is checked and set. Everything looks good here, and we're gonna go ahead and start the APU. Since we're about 5 minutes from departure, or 6 minutes. We'll now pretend we've got our load sheets, so our load sheet says 74.3, 74.4, 74.4 slash 25.1, which gives us takeoff flaps 2, performance 49 of 0.5. Punch that in, and our flight planning is completed. We'll do the before start checklist above the line. Logbook, security check, enter departure briefing completed. Cockpit preparation is completed. Count signs are on auto and armed. Adheres, check nav mode. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to IRS monitor. Sorry, wrong one. Position monitor. Verify that that there are no more than 5 nautical miles from each other. And there's actually 0, which is crazy. So that's checked, and they're all in nav mode. And fuel, 10.2 tons. And balance, hopefully, yes, that's checked. Oh, we do have 2 ACT tanks. Good to know, good to know. And VRF 1026 set parking brake is on. Go ahead and close the cockpit door now. Lock it. And yeah, we're pretty much ready to go. Beacon, come on. Thrust levers idle. Parking brake is set. Acupressure is in the green. Windows, doors, and slides are closed and locked. So, all for pushback.
Ground to cockpit. Please, show me where you want to go. Ground to cockpit. Tau is driving up. Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Okay, now we're just checking for the nose wheel steering disengage message. There it is. So below the line, takeoff data set beacon is on. Nose wheel steering disengage is checked. Windows, doors, and slides closed and armed. Cockpit door closed and locked. We're ready for departure. Ready for takeoff.
Tau connected and bypass being inserted. Release parking brake. Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Alright, and since we got start engines clearance, since we got clearance to start our engines, and they can take a while, we're going to do so now. So the way this works, so if you see cooling on both engines that are available, if you see it on both, you can select the dual cooling system, and then you can start your first engine, number 2. So it should cool both engines at the same time. Leave dual cooling on for the moment. We'll turn it off as our after start flow. Alright, engine 2 is available. We were looking for 246, basically 2463 about, so 2, that's about fine. So we'll start engine number 1. And available. So what you do now is mode select normal, off, and then you do the rest. So AP bleed off, anti-IS, you do the rest of the checks. So if you off,
Tau is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. And signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Is set. Logo steering disengage is disabled. We'll do the after start checklist. Of course, we'll check it kind of really quick. Now we got the hand signal on the right. After start, anti-ice is off. Pitch trim is set. 0.5 up set. Rudder trim 0. Econ status is checked. We will now get taxi clearance. Once we get our taxi clearance, there's light coming on. We'll check our brakes. So pressure 0. Oh, we're good there. Do a quick flight control check, so rudder real quick. Pull left, pull right, since Toliss does not simulate the pedal disconnect yet. Hopefully soon. Pull left, pull right, pull up, pull down. Control flight control check is completed. So if we got lineup clearance, we'll set our transponder to TA-RA or TA only depending on the situation. Lights set as well. Turn off the packs for departure. We're clear for takeoff. So lights, camera, and action. Flex 49, SRS, runway not checked. Thrust blue. Yes, thrust is set. Knots. You want to rotate. Positive rate, gears up. Nav. Climb. Pack 1 coming on. Pack 2 coming on. Plus 1. Zero. Lights and spoilers. After takeoff checklist, landing gear up, flaps for transit tracks on, memo is checked.
2,500.
Checklist. Cam 0 given. Auto throttle speed. Landing gear down 3 green. Incremental landing mode blue.
1,000.
And for traffic, 3 mile final, runway 25 left.
Above. 300. Minimum. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30.
Full for traffic, transfer 96 Charlie, landing on runway 25 center. Full traffic.
Alright, welcome to Frankfurt, everybody. That's a block time of 1 hour and 57 minutes, which is pretty good. Yeah, we are taxied in our gate. Pretty darn nice. Landing was pretty tough. It was pretty solid, so yeah, it definitely wasn't a smooth landing, but it was a nice landing. Considering the
traffic
conditions.
1720, Aorus runway 25, not approved.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next video. And then have yourselves a wonderful day. Peace.